Hey guys, welcome back, and today we are going to be doing a market vlog. I have a market today and I have to leave in about 2-ish hours. So yeah, we have not that much to do. We just have to pack the car and then I have to like eat food and stuff, and then we're gonna get there. This is the first outdoor market of this year. The last market that we did was an indoor market, but this one is an outdoor market. It's kind of short. It's from 11 to 1, so we're gonna see how this goes and if it's good or not. There's so many people I haven't been able to film. It's like 20 minutes into the market. There's 45 minutes left and we're basically sold out. I've had to rearrange so many times. The giant seal just sold. It's basically the end of the market and this is what it looks like. Hey guys, so it is now like a week later because I haven't took the time to sit down and film this. I literally did a bunch of other stuff, but now I'm going to be doing the market recap for this past market. So this market was on April 12th and it was an Easter egg hunt at a local neighborhood thing, and there was a lot of kids there and it was perfect because I had a lot of spring items that I wanted to get rid of because they're more springy and I wanted to make more summer type items. So basically now I'm going to read through all of these sales. So in total we made 29 sales out of the whole day. So the first sale was a turtle, a bee, and a chicken for $38. Then we sold a mallard for $6. Then we sold a chicken keychain and a chick keychain for $10. Then we sold a chicken for $12. Then we sold another chicken for $12. Then we sold a jumbo turtle for $25. Then we sold a pig for $10. Then we sold a potato for $5. Then we sold a red mushroom boy for $5. Then we sold a chicken for $12. Then we sold the banana goose that I made for $10. Then we sold the snake. That is my pattern, my very first actual pattern besides the things that I freehand that I actually wrote down, for $10. Then we sold a pink and purple bee for $12. Then we sold a ghost for $4. Then we sold 2 mystery surprise eggs for $16. Then we sold a reindeer for $5. Then we sold a jumbo turtle for $25. Then we sold another turtle for $20. Then we sold an elephant and a jellyfish for $18. Then we sold a jumbo mushroom and an elephant for $20. Then we sold the pink dino that we had and a mini octo for $9. Then we sold a duck for $7. Then we sold a chicken for $12. Then we sold another mini octo for $3. Then we sold the giant seal. Like the giant one. Like, that was my most expensive and my biggest item. That was my staple piece. And now I have to make a new one because it sold for $50. Like, I was so excited about that. Like, you can't, like, I was like absolutely in shock because the girl came over and she was like, and her mom was like, what do you want to get? And she was like, the giant seal. And I thought the mom was going to be like, oh, we can't get that. No, they got it. It was another vendor, but like, they got the giant seal. Then, after that, we only sold a couple more things. We sold the duck with the hat that I made for $15. We sold a pig and a mallard duck for $16. We sold a bee for $6. And then our last sale was a mini octo for $3. That is all that we sold. So there is some things that we didn't sell any of. Most of this stuff I'm not very surprised by because they're stuff that we've had forever and they're like lower quality because our first market we weren't as good as crocheting, and now we are. So like they're lower quality and we haven't sold like any of them ever. So first was the little cheeky turtle that I made in my 2 videos ago, I think, which I was sad about, but it's fine. Then we didn't sell the jumbo duck, which I wasn't surprised about. We didn't sell the green dragon or the water dragon that I made. We didn't sell any of the pickles, the jumbo one, or I don't think the pickles are ever going to sell. I'm debating whether I'm just going to remake them and make them look better and try to sell them, or just like not sell pickles at all. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But then we didn't sell any of the dinos. We only had 2 dinos left from the last market, and the colorway was slightly weird. I did a lighter color for the spines because I didn't have a darker color, so I think that might be why. Then we didn't sell any of the mini mushrooms, which I was surprised about because we sold one of the normal mushrooms. They are $1 cheaper than the mini ones because the normal ones are like made with lower quality yarn, and they look less good than the other ones, but I think the mini ones are super cute. And then we didn't sell any gummy bears. I'm not surprised. Most people don't even know what they are, and it's hard to tell what they are because the bobble stitches are basically invisible. So I think I'm gonna redo the entire like $5 bin that's left in the little $3 bin that I made. Was the rest of the mini octos that were the colors that weren't selling, and then the gummy bears. So I think I'm gonna redo that entire bin and make it to $5 instead of $3 because they'll be made with better yarn. So we're gonna do that. And then the hat didn't sell, the one bunny I had left, because our second order, numero dos, we got a second order. I'm happy about it. They bought the bunnies, so I took one of the bunnies out, and then there was only one left and it did not sell. And then the sunflower pillow didn't sell, and then the yellow dino that I made for a pattern test also didn't sell. I think that one's in the last video. I'm not sure though. So yeah, that is all the things that didn't sell. In this market, we brought 119 plushies and $1,017 worth of those plushies. So we sold 38 items, and in card we made $75, in cash we made $152, and in Venmo we made $169, and all of that together is $396. And it's really confusing because this is also the shortest market that we've done. It was only 2 hours, and somehow we made more than we did at all of our other markets. Like our last market was literally 5 hours long. We made $303. This one, $396, almost $400, which is almost $100 more than our last market, and it was 3 hours less long. I mean, it makes sense because there was a bunch more people and it was more my audience, but like, it's still absolutely insane. It was a very nice day out, so I was happy about that. So yeah, so that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time.